Hello, my fam. It's Brittany and Perez and ¿cómo te llamas? Maite and and I've got the whole fam here. I'm trying to take advantage because they're both starting school next week. Actually, all three of them. Mike is starting school next week too. So making today's video a family affair. And I have to show you guys what my son drew.
You have to look at behind the boat.
Oh, look at this. I've got to say, this is really good. Look at this. Excellent job, Mario. I am very proud of you.
I'm Mia.
Yes, you are Mia. All right. I have to start off today.
Let's leave.
Okay, you can leave, yes.
Boop, boop, boop.
Okay, bye. Bye. Oh, tú te puedes quedar con papi. I have to start off today by talking about James Charles, whom is thirsty. Very thirsty. Okay, they're gonna go with Grandma to the P.O. box to pick up some stuff. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Go, go. Okay. Deja la cocina, nena. Deja la cocina. O si quiere que... Okay. Ay, a ver. Okay. James Charles is very thirsty, let me tell you. He is one of the YouTubers that was targeted. In addition to Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson... ¿Me pueden cerrar la puerta ahí, por favor? Okay. Shane Dawson... Yo me la quedo con ella. Sí. Shane Dawson was also targeted. ¿Te quieres ir? Vamos a P.O. Box. Okay. Vamos a P.O. Box, Maite. Say bye-bye. 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 All right. Or else it'll just be a little bit too much the whole time. Okay. We can start now. Hi. They're going to go to pick up something that I am very much looking forward to. Actually, I'll share with you guys. I bought some lights so that I could film in the evening and have it not look really awful. Okay. James Charles is one of the latest YouTubers to get hacked. Previously, Shane Dawson got hacked as well recently. And he claims that he was being... I don't even want to get into detail because I don't want this video demonetized. But in response to being hacked and certain threats that were made against him, he decided to post a very revealing photo of himself, which I will not be linking to or talking about. That noise is driving me crazy. I'm gonna move. Actually, no, I'll just move this. I'll just close this. Hold on. Okay. Now it's quiet. Peace and quiet. In response, parent life. In response to the threat against him, he decided to post his revealing photo saying, quote, "Here's the only blank I've ever taken. I got my account back just in case I ever get hacked again. Here's the only blank I've ever taken. Can't threaten me with it now. Get a life." Okay. He was trending on Twitter and other social media because of it. Cheers to you. That's not quite how I would have responded, though, because I don't know if I believe him that he was being threatened. I wouldn't call James Charles credible. All right. An update over the weekend in my recap video on Saturday. Yes, your boy works 7 days a week. Oh, thanks for all the positive feedback for my conspiracy theory yesterday. Yay! I'm glad you all had fun with me on that one. On Saturday, I spoke about the drama with LARA SPENCER from Good Morning America and Prince George. Well, yesterday, LARA SPENCER apologized again and even interviewed several male dancers. She called her comments about Prince George and ballet class stupid and insensitive. This now has gotten to the point where it merits me really talking about it on my podcast, which I will do and should be out like right now, I'm thinking, or later today if it's not out already. So make sure you listen to the Perez Hilton podcast with Chris Booker on Apple Podcasts or directly at perezpodcast.com. I worked so hard yesterday on the VMAs. My brain's a little... She says, the comment I made about dance was stupid and insensitive, and I am deeply sorry. I spoke with several members of the dance community over the last few days. I have listened. I have learned about the bravery that it takes for a young boy to pursue a career in dance. And last night, I sat down with 3 influential dancers who lived it firsthand. She additionally wants to turn a negative into a teachable moment. It was a silly joke. It wasn't that deep. You know, that's like saying, oh, he just got married to a woman and have fun being dragged along to her shopping. You know, like it's not that deep, I think. It'll be interesting for you all to hear what Booker has to say. Speaking of Prince George, also making headlines is, and I can't get into it too much on the YouTube, and I'm not that interested in the story, actually. The whole Jeffrey Epstein scandal, it doesn't seem to me like fun or escape. It's not like the Miley Cyrus scandal, which I'll get to later on. But there is some major developments in the Epstein scandal in relation to Prince Andrew. Let's just say that a very special woman, if you know Heidi Fleiss, she is a special woman in many ways. Okay, so this video can't be demonetized. This special woman, a fabulous madam, some would say, made visits to Buckingham Palace to see Prince Andrew. Ow! Ow! This story is going to have, as they say in America, and probably in the UK too, legs. I don't see it going away anytime soon. But I don't really want to talk about it in depth because it's not fun. All right, I have to be very careful how I word this. I'm going to have to start speaking in code so that I could still be advertiser and youth friendly, okay? Hold on. That's on now, and I don't want this making noise. 30 seconds. Okay, I'm back because I want the sound to be good for you all. That should turn off any second. Turn off. Well, we're going to keep going. I have to speak in code. Pay attention, my friends. I love mushroom pizza. Okay? But I don't love mushrooms. You know who loves mushrooms? Harry Styles. In a new interview with Rolling Stone, Harry Styles reveals to the magazine that he ate a lot of mushroom pizza, or just mushrooms for fun, right? Whoo. Whoo. I'm a dork. He also says that he'd have his fun mushrooms that you could eat on pizzas, right? Right. Lie down on the grass and listen to Paul McCartney's Ram in the sunshine. We just turned the speakers into the yard. And he also enjoyed other things that are of the edible variety. He also enjoyed drinking a lot. I'm not saying what he was drinking. So, recording his new album, Harry Styles was not all there. And based on everything that he was doing, I'm going to call it right now, the new Harry Styles album is going to suck. It's going to suck. It's not for me. He says, literally, the album is all about being intimate, although he uses a stronger word, and feeling sad. I'm sad for him for not giving us what we want. I don't want that album from him. Do you? Oh, well. In lighter news, but still, it's actually not that much lighter. It is lighter. It was light. Ariana Grande performed at Manchester Pride, speaking of the UK, because we went from Prince George to Harry Styles to Manchester. Ariana returned to Manchester for the first time to perform in over 2 years. As we all remember, that was the site of something awful that happened, and it sucks that I can't even, talk about exactly what happened there because YouTube doesn't like that. But it was nice to see Ariana back there, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I watched some clips. In more music news, congratulations to Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. Their song, Señorita, reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 this week. That is Shawn's first number 1 song. Yay! I called it the first time I heard Señorita. I'm like, this is a number 1 song. So happy for him. All right, I'm going to get to a lot more drama, including 50 Cent and Wendy Williams drama. But first, just kidding. But first, love, hugs. I want to thank Kristen Martin Kristen Martin Rebel Rehab. I want to thank Appalachian Unicorn. I want to thank Cynthia Ehiogu. I need to thank the Curly Whisperer. And Mama Lynn's House of Light and Freedom. Thank you guys all for super chatting me on this channel. I love you. I love you. I love you. Kristen Martin Rebel Rehab, Appalachian Unicorn, Cynthia Hiogu, the Curly Whisperer, and Mama Lynn's House of Light and Freedom. All right. 50 Cent continues his very petty public war of words with Wendy Williams. Tiffany Haddish posted a photo on her Instagram of her and Wendy Williams saying something positive. 50 Cent saw that photo, regrammed it on his own feed, and said, Tiffany, wait, there's a monster on your shoulder. Don't move. Whatever you do, don't look to your left. LOL, ugly mother blanker. Hashtag leche mindura. Hashtag the king. Hashtag Branson cognac. And that says all you need to know. 50 Cent is doing all of this as a way to promote his liquor company. Diddy owns Ciroc, or is a big partner in Ciroc, and he doesn't go to such low lengths to get attention for his liquor. He just promotes it all the time. I think that's better, classier, smarter. I don't know. It's just, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth and it makes me not want to buy his liquor. Actually, I'm not a cognac fan anyways, but, or what, I don't even know what, Leche Mindura, is that a cognac too? Ugh, just so uncalled for. But good for Wendy Williams, actually. I do. I think I would love it if 50 Cent was trash talking me or anybody that's famous, because attention for me is a good thing. That's why, and actually this is a good opportunity to remind you all, if there are ever trolls in my live chat, and a reminder, if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you're subscribed and you got your notifications turned on so that we could live chat during every video premiere, every video that I post here and on my family channel, personal channel, The Perez Hilton. I am live chatting with you guys. Yes, it's really me. They're premieres. They're not live videos. So I recorded this earlier and I've uploaded it, and it's me personally live chatting. If there are ever trolls, don't respond to the trolls. Ignore the trolls. But I won't block the trolls because I'll take their views. All right. I would hope that 50 Cent and all that drama can be seen as a positive for Wendy Williams. I would view it as a positive, but I don't think this is a positive. Wendy Williams has canceled 4 more shows. She had already canceled some shows as part of her For the Record tour. And also, it should be noted that these shows were easy for her. It wasn't like a one-woman show. It was her getting up there and introducing comics. I'll do it. Let me replace her on these shows. Give me a ring, Wendy. But they're already canceled. And the worst thing is that they released the lamest reason for canceling these shows. A statement on the website said, "We always want to be able to give the fans the best show ever. With that said, this same excitement, intensity, and headlines that fueled Wendy Williams and Friends Presents For the Record comedy tour has also fueled the cancellation of the scheduled show. Unfortunately, the goal and purpose of the tour has been sidelined by the headlines. The show may be canceled, but Wendy's commitment and love for all of the fans that support her and continue to support her never will. It is our utmost goal to return to the marketplace in the future. Ticket holders can receive refunds at the point of purchase." Hashtag low ticket sales. But I would have still gone through with it because I'd imagine she's got a guarantee, right? Like, she would have still made money. It might have just been embarrassing if a lot of people weren't there, but still, I'll take the money and be embarrassed. All right, on to some reality TV news. Is this? Yeah, it's totally a waste. I'm not even gonna ask. It's just, it seems so unnecessary. Scott Disick gifted Sofia Richie, his girlfriend, on her 21st birthday, a new car. She just turned 21. Actually, I'll give you a spoiler. On the podcast, PerezPodcast.com, Booker thinks that Scott Disick is leasing this new Aston Martin, which is not a cheap car. It's maybe about $200,000 or more. And upon reflection, I was like, you know what? You're probably right. So if he's doing a 1-year lease, then it's not that bad of a thing. But buying her, they may not be together in a year. You got to be smart with your money. All right, speaking of reality TV stars, it has been revealed, but not officially announced yet, that the new Bachelor will be Pilot Peter Weber. Pilot Peter Weber. Do you guys like him? I don't watch that show. What do you think? Has he got a good personality? Is he hot? He's hot. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I was hoping that they would have picked a black bachelor, but not once. Not once have they had a black bachelor. Lame. All right. Speaking of The Bachelor and Bachelor Nation, Bachelorette alum Robbie Hayes has been working with feds on the case against Todd Chrisley. I don't even want to. All right, I could. A similar thing that James Charles was alleging that starts with X or that was alleged in this instance. So Robbie Hayes is cooperating, and there may be new charges against Todd Chrisley. Whew. This is not his year. Speaking of Robbie Hayes, that guy is making a lot of headlines. He was spotted this weekend in Las Vegas with Sheena Shea from Vanderpump Rules making out at a pool party. They had previously been spotted together in Hawaii last year, but maybe it wasn't that serious and they haven't really been spotted together since. But now it seems like they're back on, and have fun, you lovebirds. Maybe this guy, Robbie, will now be on Vanderpump Rules. Once a reality TV star, they want to keep being a reality TV star. Speaking of reality TV stars, Savannah Chrisley is speaking out in defense of her mom and dad, and I think it was one of you guys. I have now come to realize that older sibling, Lindsay, the one with the tape, has a different mother. So Savannah is defending her dad and her mom, Todd Chrisley's current wife. And it's just sad when a child feels like they're treated differently because they have a different mother or a different father. Ay, ay, ay. All right. In other reality TV news, Mama June's neighbors are fuming after she leaves a massive dumpster on her front lawn with piles of trash. Oh, Mama June. This woman needs a lot of help. You know who doesn't need a lot of help? Cynthia Ehiogu. Did I already say her name? If I did, oh well. It's worth saying twice. Also, Kate D. and Backyard Brummy Lass, and Brandy Broadley, and also Amy, who just goes by Amy. Thank you all for super chatting me on this channel recently. You are super. I love you, Amy, Cynthia Hiogu, Kate D, Backyard Brummy Lass, and Brandy Broadly. All right, some very exciting news about former Disney Channel stars. Hilary Duff announced that she is going to be starring in a Lizzie McGuire reboot. And she's still going to be starring on Younger, too, on TV Land. She's going to have 2 TV shows out. Killing it. Oh, inspiring. Also, a new little tidbit on the Miley and Liam split. Those close to Liam Hemsworth say he did not decide to file for divorce until he saw those photos of Miley Cyrus and Kaitlyn Carter making out in Italy. He was willing to work and fight for his marriage until then. Sending Liam all of the love. Also, Kim Kardashian has renamed her shapewear line. Of course, if you remember, there was a big controversy when it first came out. It was called Kimono, and a lot of people were upset at that name. Kim is now calling it Skims. Skims. I love this. It has her name in the title, and it kind of also tells you what it is. She says, I love the idea that the pieces will be the closest thing to someone's skin skimming with amazingly soft and supportive fabrics which accentuate the best parts of our bodies. And they will come in many different colors that can match your skin. Skims will launch early next month. Speaking of Kim Kardashian, you see, I put a lot of effort into this, even if I may have a brain fart or two along the way. Her ex, Ray J, and his wife, Princess Love, have announced that they are expecting baby number 2. Congratulations. They also have a 15-month-old daughter named Melody. Let me tell you something, Ray J. 2 is a lot harder than 1. But 3 is way easier than 2, just saying. All right, on to some influencer news. Angelina Jolie is now an influencer. She started a YouTube channel. Nothing exciting. She's just been posting videos about her humanitarian work and causes near to her heart. But I love that. And who knows, maybe her kids will convince her to post different kind of content on her YouTube channel and she'll spice things up a bit. I still love Angelina Jolie. Speaking of influencers, I want to be very careful how I word this because it's YouTube. Cameron Dallas has opened up about his struggles with substances and how he is clean now for 105 plus days. Probably more like 110 days by now. And I just wish this kid a lot of strength. He's 24 now, I think. Is he 24? Let me see. Cameron Dallas. Age. Yep, he's 24. He's going to be 25 real soon. And Cameron Dallas is a peer of Shawn Mendes's. He started that whole MagCon convention thing, and I think his audience has moved on and left him behind. Maybe I'm wrong. He's going to struggle a lot. Maybe. Professionally. These influencers, they don't have a long shelf life. I feel blessed that, I had a hot streak for my hot streak maybe lasted 10 years. I'm being very honest right now. And though I'm not hot right now, I'm still working and making a living and blessed and love my life and thankful for you and that you are watching me right now, especially because this is a long video and you're still watching. I do think it was brave of Cameron Dallas to speak out the way that he did, and I wish him strength, and I hope that he's been smart with his money, and I hope that he stays away from this substance and that substance. And he also had family trauma that he was working with and went to rehab for, and he also was dealing with anxiety and depression, and these are not bad things to talk about, so YouTube better not demonetize this, okay? There's nothing scandalous about this. Yeah. Life is not easy. I was saying this at the gym this morning. Actually, here's a fun story. This morning, I go to the gym and my class got canceled because the instructor's car broke down, which made me sad because I'm like, gosh, is the gym not paying the instructor well enough for her to have a good car? But the manager of the gym offered, she's like, you could take a yoga class now. And I was getting ready to take a yoga class. And she said, I have space for one person to take a private training class. So I go to the locker and I just fully expect to go and take the yoga class. And I go talk to the manager just to make sure that nobody had taken the private training, and nobody had. So I got a free private training class session with the trainer this morning. And I was talking to this new girl because I never worked out with her before. And in between working out, I said, you know what? What prompted this? I don't remember. I was just telling this girl, I was like, because she's young and I don't know, I'm old now. And I love talking to young people and sharing advice and wisdom and experiences. And I said to this young trainer girl, nobody's life is perfect. You have to remember that at all times. Even if you think so-and-so or so-and-so or so-and-so has the perfect life, nobody has the perfect life. I mean, I don't know why I thought of Tom Hanks, but Tom Hanks doesn't have a perfect life, or didn't. Maybe now it's better, but he was dealing with a lot of issues with his son and more issues and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, before I sign off for today, since we're talking about influencers, I discovered a new one whose videos I have been loving, and you should check her out if you enjoy watching mukbangs. She is a mukbanger, and I love her story too. Her name is Tosh Point Fro. Tosh Point Fro. She's an up-and-coming mukbanger. Last time I checked, she had 177,000 subscribers. But I love that she is a woman of color. She's black and a woman. The top 20 earning YouTubers, I mentioned this a while ago, only one of the top 20 earning YouTubers is a woman. And she's a white woman, of course. Jenna Marbles. 19 of the 20 top earning YouTubers are men. And I'm a man, and actually most of them are straight, so I'm still representation and diversity, and Latino. And I also love that she's married to a man in the military. Thank you for your service to her husband. And I also love that Tosh Point Fro says that last year she was really depressed, and finding YouTube and this creative outlet helped her get out of her depression. So if you watch YouTube videos and you're feeling sad, depressed, anxious, start making videos. Just talk about it to strangers, and you might find a community who celebrate you and love you and support you, in addition to one that you already may have or don't have. And just know I am here for you. I love discovering new YouTubers, helping them out, collaborating, whatever, giving advice, giving feedback. I do think that's one of the main purposes that I was put on this planet for, and that I'm still around and not having totally faded away into obscurity yet. No, that's never going to happen, because I have amazing fam like you. Thank you for your love and support. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Super chat me, super chat me, super chat me, super chat me. The tea was good today, even if it was all over the place. I'm all over the place sometimes. If you also enjoyed this, like I said, make sure you got your notifications turned on. Follow my family channel, The Perez Hilton. Share this video. Leave a comment down below. Follow me on Instagram, The Perez Hilton, and also Perez Hilton. Follow me everywhere else on Snapchat, Tumblr, I'm literally everywhere. And that's it. Bye. Oh, get a personalized video greeting from me at starsona.com/Perez Hilton. That's starsona.com/Perez Hilton. I'm a dork. Mwah.